Good morning, everyone. Welcome in. Hey, Dee. Thanks for coming in, even though you're in the bushes. I'll give everyone a few minutes because I know I'm starting an hour early, and I apologize, but I have things that I need to get done before the rain comes in around 3 o'clock. And hello, if you're in the bushes, thank you for joining me this morning. Hey, Jess, thank you. Not a problem. Hello, Miss Linda. Thank you for joining us this morning. I am doing better than this time last week. So it was a crazy weekend, but I hope everyone's doing good. I was kind of excited for last week whenever I posted my thumbnail to do these tissue holders. And then I had an emergency come up, and so I wasn't able to. So here we are. Anybody else going to get a bunch of rain like some of us in North Carolina are? We need it here. We haven't had any in a couple of weeks. So I'm not going to complain too much. Oh, Miss Linda, the weather's bad. Yeah, I think the tropical storm, you're going to get more rain down in your area than what I'm going to get here, but it's okay. Hopefully y'all stay safe. And the tropical storm does keep turning and goes back into the ocean, like they say. Okay, well, I've waited a couple of minutes, and if other people come in, then they'll just come in. So today, I've been thinking, maybe I can float your way. Sure, come on. It might take you a little bit longer if you float by a raft than if you would drive, but come on, I should be here. So I've been wanting to do these because I thought they would be cool Christmas gifts or even things to try to sell. Because if you don't know, I'm trying to save money so I can buy me an embroidery machine. It's hard, but I'm doing it. So, but here's a couple that I've already done. So we've got this one. It's got the green, just a solid green inside of it. And you can put the little Kleenexes to go inside. So when I plan to sell these, I'm going to put a pack of Kleenexes in them. I just don't know where mine are right now. I do have an example. It's a little flat because I've been using it, but here's my cow one, and it's got my Kleenexes in it. So, hey, Lady Bear, thanks. And then you just stick them in here. And then if you're out and about, if you have a date night and you need it, then you can just pull one out, and there you go, instead of running to the bathroom, usually like I have to do. But I've got this one, and then I just made a plain B one, and it's got the little honeycomb print inside of it. And then I've got another one, but I did the opposite, the honeycomb print out and then the V fabric in. These are cute little simple things to make. And then I've got my fall one, and then it's just plain green inside. And then another fall one, as just like the one before. And then I made like a little Christmassy one with my polka dotted fabric that I got at Hobby Lobby, and it's got green. And then I did a Grinch one, and that's the back of it. And then it's just got green in it also. So yeah. This one was a fat quarter, and the green inside was a fat quarter. So yes, you most definitely can do these with fat quarters. And the one I'm doing today it's going to be solid green. And then I call candy cane straps. If I can talk today, that might be. Oh, do y'all want to see my stocking? I know I posted it in the groups, but do y'all want to see it on live? I think it looks better in person than it does by a picture. I'll get it. Whether you want to see it or not, you're going to see it. If I can find it. Maybe. I'm having problems finding it. Hey, Shay Shay. Welcome in. Okay, so here's the stocking that I did. I know I posted it. It's 62.5 by 2.5 squares. And then for the cuff, I'm not real sure what the measurements was. I think it was 9 by 8, maybe 2 of them. And then you need a little piece for your hook. And then the inside. So I just put batting on the quilted side, and then the back is just solid. So, okay, so I'm going to get started. So I think I put everything in the description. You need one piece of fabric, 8 wide by 5.5 inches tall. And then you need one 7 inches wide by 5.5 inches tall. Miss Linda, you better be finishing yours. So the first thing, and I went ahead and pre-ironed these. I know you probably can't tell it, but I did, I promise. Because I didn't want to get in trouble by certain people. But what I'm going to do, and I know, I think Marilyn made these before, but I'm just going to take my 8-inch and my 7-inch wide and line it up on one side, and I'm going to sew a seam. And once I get done with that, I'm going to come over here and sew the other one, and I'll show you. And I've got to adjust my camera, so let me know if you can't see it too good, because I had to set up a different way because I'm charging my laptop because it's almost dead. Can y'all see that okay for the most part? I know, I'm trying to get out of the way. Like, I can turn it like that. Okay. So, like I said, I'm just going to line up my sides together. And I'm going to sew a 1/4 inch seam. And I've got my 1/4 inch foot on. So, I may have to turn it this way. I know that y'all might not see it, but for my sake. Thank you. Yeah, my machine's till. All right, so what you gonna say? I'm on. And then I'm just gonna clip it. And yes, I'm trying not to do anything to my fingers, because if you know me, I get my hands caught in the sewing machine a lot. Like, I had the needles go through my finger. Yeah, it wasn't too fun. I'm turning on my little iron so I can press it, my seams, so I don't get the police called on me. So, can y'all see that? So now I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to fold it like this over. So when you pick it up, it'll look like this, kind of like uneven, but it's supposed to. Good morning, Chrissy. So now we're going to sew this part and line it up. And then I'm going to sew, and then I'm going to back stitch. Thank you. I got it at Hobby Lobby. I blame all of y'all because I had to go to Hobby Lobby. Good morning, D. Smith. Thanks for coming in. And then I got my little snips. So then I'm going to trim my little strings off. So now when you get it, it'll look like that on the back and then this on the front. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and I'm going to open it. And I'm going to press these seams open on both sides, okay? So I've got my wool mat. I don't think I put it in the description. Then I'm just going to take it. I've got my little iron ready. Y'all should be proud of me. And then I'm just going to open these seams and I'm going to give them a quick little press and hope that I don't burn myself. So there's that side. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to do the exact same thing to this side. So now that I've got both of them pressed, I can move my wool mat. And then I'm going to turn it inside out the correct way so you can see my pretty fabric. And then I'm just going to try to line these up even on the sides. I know it ain't going to be perfect, but I try my best. And you can iron them if you want to. I wasn't going to, but I will. So I just iron it. And maybe once I iron it, you can see what I'm talking about. You see how they're kind of sort of even, but maybe not really. So then what I'm going to do is you can fold this in half, like fold it and make a crease so you know where your center line is. I'm going to barely iron it. So I got my little crease. And then you're going to take this side of it and you're going to fold this part to the center line, just like this. And then you're going to take the other one and do the same thing. But I fold this one over a little bit so I have like a little edge on it. I mean, you don't have to, but I like the edge better. That's how I did all of these. It ain't much, but it's just a little edge. And then once you got that, you can pin it, but I don't know if I have a clip nearby. I probably don't. But after you have it like a sandwich, it should be like that. Then what I'm going to do, turn my iron off before I burn something down in my house. Because we don't need that. Okay. And then I'm going to sew down this right here, and I'm going to go sew down this way. Everybody with me still? Yes, overlap. So I'm just going to start right here. I'll try to get out of the way so y'all can see. I know y'all don't want to see my face. And then I'm just going to back stitch it when I start. Back up a step before we do that. I'll have to re-thread my needle. So I'm just going to put my scissors on it so it don't move. Since I don't have a clip on it. Okay, now let's try this again. Take 2. Clip that part. And then clip this, clip my string, and then I'm going to do the same thing for the other side. But I'm going to make sure this is still overlapped. See kind of how it don't. So I'm going to just go back and adjust it. No big deal. And then I'm going to go stick it underneath the machine. And sew her down. Clip it, clip it. So this is what we have so far. I've sewed a 1/4 inch and I sewed a 1/4 inch with my little flaps. Kelly, could you do it inside out and then flip it so it won't have any stitches on the outside? Well, I'm getting ready to show you. So once you do that, then you take it, your flaps open and you turn it inside out. Not a problem, Stacy. So then I take my little tool, whatchamacallit. I don't know what this is called, but it's a whatchamacallit today. If you know what it is, put it in the comments because I can't remember what it's called. And then I just poke out my corners. And look, you have a simple tissue holder. And if you didn't want to do green, you could have done red. I didn't have red. Thank you. So do y'all want me to do, would you like me to do one more? Like it's very easy, but I know some people are new to sewing and we're probably thinking like, what in the heck did she just do? Okay, let me find my other fabric. It's in my craft cabinet. Excuse the junk if you see it. Okay, so I've got my one sheet or my one thing, but I'll have to cut out another one. Hey, Kristen, thanks for coming in. So this is my 8 inch. So I will have to cut out my 7" by 5.5. And I will do that real quick if y'all are okay with that. I thought I had it already cut, but apparently I didn't. Let me turn my iron back on so I can iron it, because I didn't iron this one. So I'm just using a ruler real quick to measure it out. I mean, it's not going to be perfect. I mean, it's going to be the right measurements, but I'm not going to do it with my rotary cutter, because I don't want to drag that thing out. So I'm going to mark 7. And I'm using these pins off of Amazon where you mark with them, and then when you iron them, they'll go away. Love them to death. Absolutely love them. And I can't put a link because I don't have enough subscribers. So if you could just go on Amazon and type in, I think, heatable pins for sewing, they should pop up. Good morning, Jennifer. Welcome in. I'm making another tissue holder. I'm marking out my fabric right now. So I apologize if I'm not talking much, but I don't like to get on lives and not try to still talk to y'all, because I know it can get boring. Yes, it's literally like, really it ain't 3 stitches. It's like you sew 2 and it's over. It's a very easy project to do for Christmas gifts or whatever, teacher gifts. And I would probably sell mine for like $3 here, just for the simple fact where I live. So yeah, hold on, y'all. Sorry, I got a text from my son's school. Okay, sorry about that. I had to answer. This Friday is my son's birthday. He'll be 17, and he's a special needs child, and so they take him off campus, and he's stressing because with all the rain coming and with his birthday, and then they're having a fire drill when he gets back. So he don't like fire drills. They have to take him out before they do the alarm, because if not, then he will have a meltdown, and it won't be good. So whenever they have their fire drills at the end of the month, they always give his teachers a heads up so they could take him out first. Try to prevent him having a meltdown, because if you have your own child or know anybody with special needs, it's a lot for them. So, and he's also excited too, because on homecoming they have a parade, and so he's dressing up as the tiger. So, okay, I'm taking my little piece and I'm ironing it so y'all can see. So you can't say, "Oh, Kelly didn't iron," but I did. I'm gonna go ahead. I ironed this one already, but I'm gonna iron it again. Okay. So got that out of the way. And now we're going to do the same thing again. We're just going to take this piece and line it up with this piece. So let me move y'all back down. And it don't matter which side you start. Oh man, you know what? The Grinch is going to be on the inside instead of the outside. That's okay, because I already have one with the Grinch on the outside, so it'll be okay. All right, so I lined it up. Actually, it is like four stitches, Stacy. Sorry, I can't count. All right, so I'm gonna line it up. I'm gonna put my needle down. I'm gonna sew a little bit, and I'm going to backstitch. If my thread would quit coming out of the thing, it would be better. Why is it when you're on lives, nothing ever goes smooth? Something always got to be acting up. Always acting up. So the reason why the Grinch can't be on the outside is because like Linda said, two different sizes and the way I cut it. So your smaller piece will be on the outside because it's smaller. So yes, one has to be bigger. So one is 8 inches wide and the other one is 7 inches wide. But there's both 5.5 inches tall. So I got that one done. I'm going to clip the strings. And then I'm going to go over here and I'm going to do the same thing to this side. I'm going to line it up and I'm going to sew. Yeah, so I have a plain fabric, and if you wanted two sides the same, you would sew them fabric face to face, so you have both prints facing each other. Now that I got this, I'm going to iron my seams again. So we're just going to open them up. And sew it down. Or iron it down, not sew it down yet. Gotta iron it first to make them pretty. And I'm coming over here and going to do the other one. Make it nice and pretty. So once you've got that done, now you're going to turn it inside the correct way. So I've got my plain side and I've got my fabric, the other one. So we're going to try to line them up or make them even as best as we can. I'm going to iron it down. Y'all don't look. Y'all just pretend that my mat's there, my wool mat's there. There we go. So now I'm going to take, you can do it this side or this side, it don't matter, and fold it over so they're touching. And you can iron it or you can hand crease it. I'm doing a little iron so I know. So then I'm going to open it back up, and here's my crease line. So I'm going to take this side and I'm going to fold it to the center line. Okay. And then we're going to take the other one and I'm going to overlap it just a little bit. Just a little bit. So it looks like that. And then I'm going to sew down this side and down this side, okay? I'm going to sew my 1/4 inch seams. And something is wrong. Something got caught in my sewing machine. I gotta fix that. Make sure it ain't my bobbin. Yes, it is. Now let's try this again. My bobbin's good, but my thread is not. Wherever it went, I'm just gonna undo it and redo it, rethread it. Sorry, y'all. I'm having difficulties with this sewing machine this morning. I guess it wasn't ready to come on early than it usually does, but oh well. Now, let's try this again. So I had to just fold it again and then lap it over just a little bit. Now, try this again. Whatever take it is. Take 3, take 4, whatever. that side done. Now all we got to do is make sure this is still lined up on this side and sew it. And then after that, we will be ready to flip it inside out the correct way. Yes, if you haven't hit the like button, please do. So now, this is what it looks like. This is the open part, and this is the back part. Sorry, y'all. You get some water. So I'm going to turn this off because I'm done with that. Turn my iron off. I'm done with that. Unplug my computer now so y'all can see me. So now I'm going to flip it inside out. This machine I got at Walmart. It is the Brother LX 3817A. It's just a cheap one from Walmart. And then I'm taking my pokey, or whatchamacallit, and I'm going to poke my corners out. Thank you, Shay. And then once you get done, you have your second Kleenex holder. And if you kind of, I don't know if y'all can see that crease, but if you want to, you could actually take your iron and maybe iron it out like I'm doing. It may come out, but it may not. So yeah, so this is the second one we made. And then this is the first one we made. Hey, Connie, thank you for coming in. So these are really simple Christmas gifts or teacher gifts that you can make. So, and I think I did two. I think it says we've been on here 43 minutes, but I've been yacked the first little bit and had to stop. So you probably could make two. If you had everything cut out and ready to sew, you probably could sew two in, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. But if not, if you had to cut everything, you can probably do it in maybe 20 minutes. Yes, I can. So here's the one that I had before. Let me see if I can go find some more Kleenexes. Okay, so here's my pack of Kleenexes, okay? So I'm going to stick it in here. So the measurements, Jennifer, are 1 piece. You need, both pieces are 5.5 inches tall, and 1 piece is 8 inches wide, and the other piece is 7 inches. But this is the one that we made today with Kleenexes in them. You see how it's kind of full? And here's mine that I've used quite a bit. So it's kind of flat. It's not as thick as this one is. But this one I made a while back. So there's that one. And then stick it in the other one that we made. Yes, Linda. You know, me and my cow print. I really want to make me a stocking. I want to make me a stocking like this, but I want it to be cow print. What y'all think? Y'all think that look good? Yes, the longer piece will go inside. The shorter piece will be the outside. And then this is the other one that we made today. Thank you. So I have black cow print, I have brown, and I have pink cow print. Say it again one more time. Which part do you want me to say again? Thank you. Okay, so the inside of this the Grinch, it was cut 5.5 tall by 8 inches wide. Okay. That's the inside. This green outside is 7 inches wide by 5.5 inches tall. Everybody get that? Or do I need to say it again? You need to cut 2 pieces. Whatever fabric you choose to do inside is 5.5 tall by 8 inches wide. The outside part is 5.5 inches tall by 7 inches wide. Okay. My hearing aid battery's low. Say it again. Girl, bye. Crazy thing. Well, you need to charge it. So, yeah. So, I've made these so far. And if you're just coming in late, we made these 2. And then I was showing them I made this one with the solid green. Yes, thank you, Kristen, for putting that in the chat. A Grinch and a solid green inside. I made my little pumpkin one for fall with the green inside. And then another one with green inside. And then this one's my bee. The honeycombs is on the out. And then my little bees are inside. And then this one, the bees are outside and the honeycombs is inside. And then this was like little flowers with solid green. For this one, I used fat quarters. So you can use fat quarters for this. You probably could make 2, 3, maybe. So yes. But that's all I have for today. I appreciate each and every one of y'all coming in this morning and for working with me since I had to start a little bit earlier since I do have some things that I have to take care of before the rain comes in. And the measurements should be in the descriptions. If they're not, somebody let me know and I can go back and put them in, but I think I put them in the description below. So if anyone doesn't have any more questions, I will hopefully see y'all next Monday. Not real sure what I'm going to be doing. I think we're supposed to get not too much, maybe 1 inch to 2 inch. But I know near the coast, where Miss Linda is, I'm about 3 hours. They're supposed to get a lot of rain from this tropical storm that's in the ocean. So, but yes, I pray that everybody, if you're in South Carolina, North Carolina, I hope everybody stays safe, and hopefully we won't have no more bad tropical storms or hurricanes. Even if you live in Texas or on the Gulf Coast, I know it can be rough. Hurricane Helene came through last year, and it destroyed a lot up in the mountains. And I'm on like an hour to an hour and a half on Interstate 40. The bridge collapsed. I thought I had a picture of it. But if you're going like through Tennessee, it's 4 lanes. And if you're going up the mountain, our 2 lanes are there. But when you come back down the mountain, it's only 1 because the water got so high that it washed one side of the interstate. It's sad. A lot of them are rebuilding. There was a couple that I seen on the news that lost everything, lost their house. I mean, they had nothing. So it was very, very sad to see these people lose their homes and have nothing. So, but anyway, if nobody has anything else, I will see y'all next Monday. Hope y'all have a great week. Bye.